Hello, hello, hello. Let's start, shall we? Nice, relaxing Friday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are, stream, and hopefully it's gonna be nice and chill and we're not gonna have any stress. We're not gonna stress about OBS dying. Hopefully I fixed all of that now. Hello! So, this is very new for me. Let's start with how is the music comparative to me? Seems fine? Excellent. Okay, we love to hear that. Okay, this is gonna be the first stream of its kind, and hopefully not the last stream of its kind. So, let's move to the next screen, shall we? Oh god, I'm so nervous. Here we are. Let's aim that a little bit better. Okay. Here is the project. Actually, because I'm not playing games, I can have my stream on my main screen and I don't have to be nervous about, like, I can have my Twitch open on the other screen. Just do what I do. That's me. So, actually, one of the things I wanted to do, just real quick. Let's go back to this. That's your old mouse? I have no idea what you're talking about. I got this totally legit and didn't steal it from someone who may or may not be a relative of mine. Okay. If you just give me a hot second. Let's... God, what am I doing? Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna get up a couple of things that I probably should have sorted before stream, but we out here. Okay, here it is. Okay, yeah, I should probably... Your angry face means nothing to me, I'm afraid. Sorry. Alright, back to here. Rude. I'm live editing, which is always a horrible idea, especially since you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? I had a horrible moment there where I was like, can you guys see my... Show us how the magic happens? It doesn't, I'm afraid. Sorry to tell you like this. I actually don't even know when that image saved. Where did it go? Let's search for it on my PC. Where on earth did that image go? Okay, hold on. Oh well. It was tasty. You ate the image. Okay, well, we out here. That's I can't find it, so we're just gonna have to deal with what we've got. Right. So, hopefully, whoops. This is gonna be a nice. Ooh, wow, that's really close. Probably don't need to be that close. This is gonna be a nice chill stream. Just to like hang out and chat. If anyone is familiar with this particular craft, then you're probably... Why did I just do that? I did that in the wrong place. Cringing at the tension of my fabric. Slams face into cross stitch? Yeah. Sorry guys. Like the world's worst swirly. So the reason that the tension on my cross stitch is so bad is because this fabric is bigger than the frame that it's on. Whoa! Hello, Mr. Willowbones. How are you doing? Luigi time. Yep, gotta make sure I got my stuff with me at all times. Your internet may have mostly cut out. Okay, well, I mean, that's not ideal. You can still chat? Nice. I think if I ever manage to get affiliated, waiting for it to pay, fair enough. I think if I ever manage to get affiliated, one of my emotes I'd like to have will have to be the Goodbye Spirit one, because that's just extremely iconic. So I was actually checking this morning, I was looking at like how much I managed to actually stream yesterday, because I can't see anything other than the game in OBS. Oh, Phasmo themed emotes. Yeah, I mean, it's tempting. But yeah, so I thought like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll have a look and see like what actually managed to get streamed yesterday, and I opened up my Twitch and there's a 10-second stream. And I was like, oh dear. But I believe, you know, touch wood, it should all be sorted now. That's the hope. So, allow me to give a little background of the craft. I would genuinely really like to do this every time I open a stream, but I imagine it would be really boring, really fast. But a little bit of background on the craft. So cross stitch, which is what I'm doing now, is a form of embroidery. It's really old. I mean, you can trace it back like Tudor era, I believe. Yeah, just come chill, hang out, talk about random stuff. Yeah. So yeah, cross stitch as a craft is a very old craft. And it dates, as far as I'm aware, pre-Tudor. And the kind of fabric that I'm cross-stitching on, you can see it has all these holes. So this is called Even Weave Aida. And I mean, let me know if this is like super boring and I'll stop. But yeah, so originally it would have been done on like linen and stuff, so it was more a craft where you would have to sort of figure out where the holes were on the fabric rather than like the holes being there for you. Cross stitch gets its name quite aptly from the fact that it is stitches made entirely of I'm gonna have to unpick that. Made entirely of crosses. Whoops. So there are multiple ways that it can be done, and I believe there is in fact even a quote-unquote correct way to do your crosses. Do you upload VODs? Yeah, so I have good for preventing hunts. Yeah, it's like all tiny crucifixes. Yeah, so I have my channel, which I hope is just called Cyanide Wolf J. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, so I have a channel called Cyanide Wolf J, and I try and upload all my VODs onto there, so you can catch it later if you need. Right. Can't even chill, come on UK broadband. Yeah, I was really worried that like what was happening, not yesterday, the day before, was because of my broadband, despite the fact that my partner just upgraded it. And I do these streams to make sure that I'm not clashing with what she needs to do. So it didn't make a whole lot of sense that that would be the issue. I think it might do. I might zoom out a bit just so the autofocus isn't going so crazy. So yeah, cross stitch is made up of like loads and loads and loads of tiny little cross stitches. Oh, thank you Demonic. Legend. And all of these crosses go together to make up one image, and yeah, there's like loads of different styles. So, whoop. The type of cross stitch I do is extremely basic because I'd consider myself like novice or amateur. I'm not beginner, but I'm not expert either. So yeah, the type of cross stitch I do, I would consider... Oh, that's not good. Why are you bouncing so much? I would consider myself as novice or amateur. So when I do my cross stitch, I do the easiest form of cross stitch. So I don't know actually if I'm going to be able to show you this, but if you have a look, yeah, you can sort of see. Every single one of those stitches is made up of a tiny cross. But you can get different forms of cross stitch, or cross stitch that include other stitches. An extremely common one that you'll find in cross stitches is something called back stitch. And this can be used to define line work. And a lot of cross stitches, a lot of modern cross stitches will tell you that they hate it, but it's kind of like a a lot of people don't like it, and it's sort of like an end to a means, right? So I also don't like backstitching. So because of that, I try and avoid any pattern that has any level of backstitching in. There we go. The next pattern I have lined up, actually, is great. Now I have to work out where I was. I think I was here. Yeah, so the next pattern I have lined up is you do none of those techniques? Honestly, fair to you. The next pattern I have lined up is for the is for someone. They asked me to cross-stitch their pattern so that they can have a finished piece to present in their shop. That one does have backstitching in. At least I can see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that one does have backstitching in, and I'm a bit nervous because it will be the first pattern I've ever done with backstitching. Honestly, cross-stitch is so wild now. There's so many different techniques. I see people do like free crosses, which is where you kind of ignore it all going in like a particular direction, and you just kind of like, you don't try and keep them all the same size, and it like mixes up the texture on the fabric a bit. There's a lot of patterns now. Just stab wildly. Yeah, that's basically like free crossing. Huh. I didn't do that right, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Just stab wildly. Yeah, that's free cross. There's also another thing that's quite common in like sort of traditional cross-stitch patterns is something called French knots. And please don't ask me to explain them because I don't know what they are. I don't know how to do them, and I think I also have a couple coming up in this next cross-stitch I've agreed to do. So I'm gonna just cry when I have to get to that. That's another thing that's sort of wildly hated within the community. People just not a massive fan of French knots. But something I found out recently that's like kind of insane to me is there's like cross-stitch patterns now that are not just cross-stitch but beaded, so they have beads in them, and that's like a part of the design, and I'm just like, that's wild. That's insane. Like, I couldn't imagine beading my cross-stitches. That seems like a whole different craft. But I have seen them and they are like super pretty. I don't think I'd have the patience for it. Talking a little bit about the fabric. Like I said, the fabric I'm working with is called Even Weave Aida. Aida, however you like to say it. And basically what that means is all of the fabric is like evenly woven, so none of the holes should be a different distance from each other. And it comes in lots of different sizes, and the higher the count, the smaller your cross stitch will be. I work on 14 count. And when we say count, that just refers to the number of crosses per inch. So 14 count means that you can, like, per inch there's 14 crosses. You can, it goes like really tiny. I think I've seen as small as 28 count. Which is insane. I couldn't imagine doing that myself. And it also goes like quite high. So it can go up to, I think, like 8 count. Which is like really good for beginners because it's like much easier to, you know, get the needle where you need the needle to be on those counts. But yeah, that's my that's my little history lesson on cross stitch. And your panda brain doesn't comprehend. I promise it's like a lot easier than it sounds. I do apologize about the autofocus. I don't think I can do anything about it. But I apologize about it. That's what I can do about it, so. Yeah, it's a lot easier than it sounds. Like, my nan taught me to cross stitch when I was very little. I finished, I think, like my first ever cross stitch when I was 7 and kind of dropped it. Yeah, this camera is like that and it's kind of strange. I finished my first cross stitch when I was 7 and I'll have to dig it out sometime. I don't know where it is. I know it's around here somewhere, but I don't know where. And then I sort of stopped doing the craft because I was too young to like have dedicate any attention to it. But since like moving in with my partner, I've had a lot more time to revisit the craft and kind of take on bigger projects. And I think that's been really good for me to have something that I can like just do, kind of zone out of. Yeah, hobbies are good. This is it, isn't it? It's like hobbies are good. We should have more of those. We should have more of those and just do them. I realize I didn't explain what this is. Obviously it's a planchette, it's a needle minder. So it's magnetic and my needle sticks to it. So that way when I need to like put this down or whatever, I don't have to worry about my needle flying into the abyss. Which is always preferable. Yeah, this is true. It's like I don't know, I just sort of wish that we could like go back to the days of like being allowed to have a hobby without that hobby needing to like financially compensate in some way. Okay, so I have to be really careful not to hit my mouse or my phone. It has, and it's quite sad. But we plod on. think what I might do, because that's all too high for me to work on at the moment, what I might do is try and work on this bit, which you can see is which means casting off here, I think. I need to get a stand for my phone. Another thing I should mention is the type of cross stitch I'm doing here is called counted cross stitch, which basically means you have the pattern is separate, in this case it's on my phone, and you count out all the stitches yourself. There is another kind called printed cross stitch, where the pattern is actually printed on the fabric and you can just kind of like shut off, just like get to it. Like all of the stitches have their own like symbol, they're all marked actually on the fabric, so you can just be like, oh okay, well this entire chunk here is in this color, so I'll just do that. I do feel like that is slightly more forgiving than counted. Right, we're going to the top of the year. This one I'm obviously I have been working on for a while, so I'm like starting kind of quite near towards the end. My it's called Pattern Keeper, the app that I use, and it tells me what percentage of the way I am through the cross stitch, and I am at the moment almost 84% through it. But the next one I do, I'll be starting from the beginning, and I'm planning to do slightly differently, so we can start that one together. I am always gonna vote for Suffering. You know this. You've played Phasmo with me. How are we all feeling about the harsh weather that's on its way? Don't know about what it's like in the rest of the UK, but where I am, we are predicted snow for the entire of next week. Yeah, but I mean, that Horse Priestess Lady kept healing full health bars. Nice, that's what you want. But really, you have no one to blame but yourself. You had to do the fight perfectly? Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be it for me. I think I'd be like, oh, I think I need to take a break. Yeah, as a fun fact for you, in Final Fantasy 13, I got really stuck on one of these bosses and it like stressed me out so badly to the point where I had to keep taking breaks during the fight, so I'd like pause the game and I'd have to like walk away for a few minutes. And Final Fantasy 13 had that thing where at the end of a fight it tells you like how long it thinks the fight should have taken versus how long the fight did take. And I remember being so angry because I was young. I wasn't like that young, I was like 14, but I remember being so angry because I finally beat the boss after what must have been like months, like literal months. And I finally beat the boss. And that end screen came up and it was like, target time was like 2.5 minutes. And my time was like, I feel like 20 something. And I was so angry. I was like, there's no way that you can do that boss in 2.5 minutes. And then my mum banned me from playing that game. You laugh, but I remember being like fuming when my mum did that. I was like, oh, Mum. Oh, okay. That's a different way to play it. How did you still play, or did you just like... Nice. Do you know what I really want to play that I've not played in ages? That it wasn't Wii Sports. Was it like Wii Play? I'm getting nerfed. Aw. That sucks, man. You never played it, what, like any? Oh, okay. I own a Wii specifically to play Zack and Wiki. Like, I don't really care for any of the other games, but Zack and Wiki is one of my all-time favorites, so I have to, like, I own I own a Wii just so I can play Zack and Wiki. You miss your Dreamcast. Yeah, we didn't have like many consoles growing up. We had your Charles. Yeah. We had a PS1, which I think I own now. Or I own maybe my granddad's PS1. And we had an Xbox and a GameCube at one point. And then we got a Wii when my mum got together with my dad. And that was like the most sort of up-to-date console we had. And actually there is like a party game on the Wii that I really want to buy because it was so good and we used to play it like all the time as kids. Dreamcast was the one that had like quite a lot of the Sonic games on it, is that right? Yeah. Yeah. We never had a Dreamcast, but we did have Wii, and it had Rayman Raving Rabbids 2, I think, on it. And we played that game to death. Like, we had like a couple of girls that we grew up with. They were like our best friends. And they also had a Wii with Rayman Raving Rabbids. And we would like, whenever since we went to each other's house, it was like, okay, time to play Rayman. Like, we're so competitive as well. Like, we're quite young, but just like ridiculously competitive. Oh, weird. I don't think I know what that is. I just have the in the Wii Play game, there was this like tanks mini game, and I have the music from that just stuck in my head. Look for a picture? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw those. I mean, not to be rude, but we were probably a bit young for the Dreamcast. Probably a bit before our time. We did have little gimmick thing. Like the, it makes me think of... You remember when Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver had the Pokeball that you could, like, take out? Like, it was like a pedometer. 2 or 3 years and they stopped making them? Really? Whoa. Was the Dreamcast Nintendo? That must have been one of their, like, most failed products. Oh, Sega, okay. Oh, of course, yeah, Sonic. Oops, keep hitting the table. I think maybe next time I stream this. No, it can't have been. Yeah, no, I guess it must have been, because then they started porting their, or putting games on the Game Boy? That wasn't Sega, was it? Yeah, maybe next time I try and stream this, I'll do a bit of rearranging and see if I can put the camera at a better angle. 1999 to 2002, so that was within my lifetime. But I would have been way, way too young for us to have wanted something like that, so... Sorry, I'm trying to keep the... like, hitting the thing on the table to a minimum because my mic is so sensitive to that. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Yeah, I like the only game I could tell you from the Dreamcast was the Sonic one that you were talking about, and even then I couldn't really tell you about that. I don't really know. I don't even know the name. Okay, we're gonna go down here next. Sonic Adventure? I did wonder if it was Sonic Adventure. Did I have Sonic Adventure 2, or was that, like, later? You think it did? Yeah. You only had the first one? Do you know what? I, at the age of 19, bought Sonic 06 just for a laugh. And Sonic 06 I think is so much worse than anything I've ever seen about Sonic Adventure. Oh, because the Sonic Adventure games came to Steam, didn't they? Because I think I watched my brother play them for a bit. Play the first one. We grew up with Sonic Heroes, which was on the Xbox. And they ported that to the PlayStation 3. I bought it because I wanted it for the nostalgia, and I was like, oh, I wonder if it's still as good as it was when I was a kid, and the answer to that question is always going to be no. So yeah, I was like, oh, I wonder if it was as good as it was when I was a kid, and I played it a little bit, but I don't know, something they did to the port meant that one of the levels was almost unpassable because they had a lot of kind of like uncontrolled parts where you would like run through a speed boost or whatever, and it would kind of take it out of your hands for a moment, and it would just sort of play kind of like the running portion for you. Just like momentarily, just to go through like a loop or whatever. And one of the levels, something they'd done to the port meant that when you hit the top of the loop, it would like alter your route and like catapult you out into the abyss. And it did that every single time you would try and do that loop, and I kind of had to stop playing it because I was like, oh, that's really upsetting. But I know it wasn't like that originally because we did play further than that. Yeah, ports can be... sometimes they're great and sometimes they are not the best, we'll say. So, when are you gonna stream Sonic Adventure? I think what we should do, because you know I was talking to you about doing like a podcast style thing. I think what you should do is you should do a podcast style thing where we talk about the Sonic games and you try and play Sonic Adventure while we talk. No, my brother's got like a really good PC, like, and it did run on it. Oh, they pushed the update back? That's kind of annoying. How many times have they pushed it back now? The All-Star Racing game? Oh, you mean it's updating like now and it's telling you it'll be finished updating in May 2023? Oh, okay. I feel like ports of racing games are always going to be iffy though, because, well, I mean, I guess you could say the same problem would happen with Sonic Adventure, because the port has to keep up with like the speed of the player's movement. So like it's got to render things in, if it's not all pre-rendered, it's got to render things in like really fast. Skull and Bones, which one's that? Whoops. I don't think I heard about that. I mean, I know about the Assassin's Creed game. Multiplayer open world? Okay. Oh, damn. I don't know, I feel like that's better, though. Like, one of the things I think is so sad in the gaming industry at the moment is the fact that, like, devs feel so much pressure to get games out fast that they do that and then the games end up just kind of bad. Like, they're buggy and they need multiple patches to fix them or whatever. At least on the plus side, like, you gotta think you're gonna get a game that's like really well made. Like, I'm not gonna slander them, I'm not gonna say, I don't know, stuff that I think would be unfair, but I will say I do wish that, I'm gonna have to be really careful about how I phrase this, I do wish that Security Breach had pushed back their release date by maybe about a year. They've remade the game 3 times. Yeah, when I first got together with my partner, this was a conversation that I was having with her, and it was the fact that, like, when you think about it, the games that we get are games from like a couple years ago, and I don't think that's true anymore, because I think they have changed. I mean, the rate that games come out now is wild, but bigger games that spend ages getting made are like made with the best stuff that they could be made with, which gets like pretty redundant pretty fast. Just like the game development is so ever changing. Originally just boat combat, first person stuff like exploring islands and stuff, like Sea of Thieves. I was thinking it sounds quite similar to Sea of Thieves. Yeah. Honestly, I could dedicate like a whole 3-4 hours to me just talking about how the game development area, I guess, is like so changed. But it would definitely just be me rambling and that would get pretty boring. Solo developers now? Yeah, and also I think like there's kind of been this boom of, and I'd say probably since like what, 2014, since like the first FNAF came out, there's been kind of this boom of like, I guess, base copy and pasting. So like you don't have to come up with an idea yourself, you just have to come up with the characters and the aesthetics of all of it. Also, like Vampire Survivors, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed though, but it's like a game comes out, and then if that game is super successful, then there's a lot of games extremely similar to that come out imminently after. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I think like there's like a huge nostalgia market at the moment, which I think is why things are being ported onto Steam. And I think part of that nostalgia market is because people are kind of tired of seeing the same thing over and over. Yeah, Project Zomboid is like really quite unique. Yeah, and it's kind of this like delayed gratification, which is sad. But I mean, I think that happens quite a lot. Project Zomboid is for sure one I'd want to play. Did they not? Oh, they did. I don't know why I read that as they never finished multiplayer, and I was like, really? I thought... Yeah, and... I think with the pandemic, people just are desperate to have some human connection. People are desperate to be able to do things with their friends. I think that's in part what makes games successful. Animals and NPCs, yeah. I don't even play it and I'm excited. Okay, we're officially, touch wood, we're officially past the point where my OBS gave up last time, so... Yeah, I was wondering where she went. It's quite early for her though, so it's fair. I'm like well aware that the time that I stream is never gonna be like anyone's ideal time. Because I can't fit to like American time zones, and I'm not really ever gonna be able to do that, but like that's fine. As long as we're having a good time. And I'm actually really enjoying this playlist I picked. It's like super chill. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing. It's like, you know, my partner works a 9 to 5, so I can't be doing it like late because then I'd never see her. Yeah. Australia especially, like, oh, wild out, like, you know. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm just hitting everything on my desk. When I was setting up, I had the thought to like, don't hit us. Okay, I'm trying. I had the idea to, I mean, that's what I was trying to do earlier. I was trying to put the finished pattern picture up, and I was gonna put where the store that I bought it from. Which I should have done before I started streaming, really, but I forgot. Alright, we're officially at 84%. Don't know if you can... No, you can't read that. React? What do you mean? What react button? I didn't see anything. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. What does that mean? Strange. Yeah, that's a weird one. Right, we're moving to a different color. I need a slightly wider desk. Right, let's have a look. I was hoping to show you that, but I don't think I can. I think that's the best you could see it. That one's finished. It's got 10 stitches left. So how I like to work is I like to work in blocks. So like this here is all one big block of colour. And I like to work in blocks and pathways. So like there's a path like down here in this like brown colour. That's just how I refer to it. That's not an official term. That's a cyanide special. But I'm getting to the point now where most of the colours are in confetti. And confetti means, so you see all those greens? See how they're like quite far apart from each other, or there's like only like one stitch and there's no like block of stitches? That's confetti. A cyanide special sounds deadly. You right. Let's do this one. So 3042. Yeah. Found it. You know what? I saw something the other day that I thought sounded really cool, so I might try it. Is this pre-cut? Doesn't look like it is. No, okay, it's not. I might try and set it up after this stream, but I'm not gonna say what it is in case I can't set it up in that way. No one will know if it worked or not. Or no one will know if it didn't work. I'm just not going to say it on stream, because if it doesn't work, I'm going to be well embarrassed. Yeah, it might be. I mean, I think I found a video that, like, explains it quite well. But it might be something you want to try anyway. Just because I saw it and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to see if I can do that. So it might be something that you want to do as well, because it is a really cool idea. And it's not my idea, just so we're clear. Like, another streamer posted about it, so... Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, it's letters. You stinky. Not me. How are you doing, letters? Just started work. Should you be in chat then? I mean, not that I'm like gonna call you out or anything. What happened was, I'm listening. Where is it? Where are we going? Over here. Yeah, I was gonna say the funniest thing that you can do right now, Letters, is just never finish that. I think something I really struggled with as a kid with this is like, so what I do is I run the needle across the back to try and find where the next hole I need to go into is. But that's really, really hard to do as a kid, like especially when you're first learning. And so what you have to do is you have to like flip it over and find one and then flip it over again, and it really slows you down. And I did not have the patience for that as a kid. Like, nuh-uh. I was gonna say, please don't take that out of context. This is a chill, family safe, family friendly cross stitch stream where we cross stitch a kitty. What's wrong with that? Huh? Demonic? Huh? Yeah, huh? Yeah, where? Okay. I did try, what happened to, why can't I remember his name, the other one? Not Susan, the guy. What's the name of the robot that stole all my stuff? Because he has the same... Henry! That's his name. Yeah, Henry. Oh. Rip. F in chat. Wait, did I really just do that? Yes, I did. That's what I get for not paying attention. Replaced him. He's stinky. So, you, Poe, Gary, and Pancake. Okay, Pancake's a good name. Oh, Pancake is a horse. Okay. That makes more sense, actually. I was thinking Pancake's a really good name for just like a dude. Nice horse. Nice haunts. Those are good haunts. Little Palomino baby. Okay, it all makes sense now. No. Don't eat the haunts. You're a vampire, aren't you meant to drink blood or something? Don't drink the haunts' blood. Okay. Depends on the vampire universe. I introduced my partner to Count Duckula the other day. Absolute staple of my childhood. He just straight up 8 limbs. That's sort of zombie behaviour. More than vampire behaviour. Blood-starved vampires. There's an anime I'm watching Well, I'm reading the manga because the manga's like a little bit ahead of the anime at the moment. And there's an upcoming vampire pandemic, which led to me reading about the original Dracula book. Wherein I don't know if I'm going to get this right or not, but it basically, the original Dracula book, the only way that you could kill the vampire was, I want to say, a stake through the heart. Like, that was the only way you could kill them. I don't think it said anything about like sunlight even. And I thought that was interesting because it's like, I don't know, it kind of shows like how folklore, fairy tales sort of like evolve. Yeah, Dracula very OP. It was a bit. I mean, he was a short-range fighter, and you had to get short range to kill him. It just doesn't seem fair. Yeah, I mean, like, that just doesn't seem fair. Just like, hold on. You can only kill him with a stake through the heart. And he has supernatural powers. What's up with that? I never played Castlevania. Netflix did a series, didn't they? I never watched that. The idea of it is like interesting to me. I just never really got round to the Netflix series. Was it live action, the Netflix series? Oh, it was animated, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a go. I always get Castlevania and Berserk mixed up in my head because the character design for when I say Griffin and the dude in Castlevania is like very similar. Yunko, I need to finish watching it. Yeah. No, not Guards. I know what he looks like. Yeah, and the other guy, the guy from Castlevania, you know, the blonde one. What's his name? I want to say like Count, but that's not right. Yeah, that one. Yeah, Alucard. You're right. I get those two mixed up in my head like a lot, and when I see them, I'm like, which one is this? When I see people do art, I'm like, this is really good, but I don't know which one it is. Yeah, there you go. You're never going to be able to unsee it or work out which one is which. Yeah, he does. I can't remember if it was Griffin or Griffith. He does, but I think a lot of people draw him as like very, very pale blonde. We saw a Guts cosplayer at Comic-Con, and oh, this cosplay was so good. He had like full like armor and like the sword. Oh my god, it was just like amazing. And we were like, oh my god, this cosplay is so good. Quite looking forward to Comic-Con this year, but I think I'm mostly looking forward to it being warmer. Not that I don't have like a lot to be. Do you know what? There's always at least one at MCM who does the like full body armor, and whenever I see him walk past, I'm like, that is insanity. Like, wild, absolutely wild that like someone could A, make that, and B, cosplay that. Wear it, I guess. There was a con I went to once. Yeah, I know, it's like wild. There was a con I went to once where someone had built an entire Wheeljack from the original Transformers suit. And the reason we saw it is because we'd entered the competition, and when we got around to judging, in the back of the tent they had this Wheeljack cosplay just like stacked up against the wall. And apparently, oh, my mouth is so dry, I'm gonna have a drink. Apparently, the guy who made it apparently the guy who made it entirely out of like steel plates. And he hadn't like tried it on before MCM. And it was so heavy that he couldn't wear it. And it was such a shame because this cosplay looked so good, but it's like, you know, if you're gonna make it out of steel plates, it is gonna be too heavy to wear. What do they do when they need to pee? In the UK, there are like rules about if your cosplay is like a certain size, or if you're wearing stilts or whatever, you have to have a handler with you. So someone who's either not in cosplay or is in a much more casual cosplay. So you have to have a handler with you because you have to be able to essentially make emergency exits from your cosplay. The cosplayers. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what's always insane to me? When I watch like a cosplay music video from a con, because videographers are out here really doing the best for us, like genuinely doing the best for us. Yeah, whenever I see like Iron Man cosplayers and like the face mask moves, and I'm like, what? How have you done that? You're a wizard. Where am I looking here? Up here. There usually is someone walking with them. Yeah, it's because you have to have a handler with you. And sometimes actually even like people in full fursuits have to have handlers with them. If you have a mascot suit, you have to have a handler. But yeah, it's for like health and safety, not just for them, but for like everyone else at the convention, because especially when they're like, you know, like 7-8 feet high and there's children around. Oh, hate it when that happens. Come on, we don't need to do that. Yeah, it really do be like, step 1, don't stand on the child. Gonna fight a boss? Yep. Kick his ass. You got it. We almost died to the sun. The sun is a deadly laser. Yeah, it's speaking of Comic-Con, I have so many Comic-Con stories to share, and there's only going to be more when we, you know, as we keep going back. So if anyone ever fancies hearing con stories, just ask. But speaking of handlers, despite the fact that I don't really do like, I wouldn't say like huge cosplays, you know, I don't do anything that's like necessarily a danger to other people. The last cosplay I did, I had a unicorn horn on my head and I'm quite short. And so that made me a danger to people's eyes. So my partner had to be my handler. Ah, Miss Kawaii! Thank you, thank you. We're getting there. We're just past 84% on it. How are you doing, miss? Yeah, I'm alright. I spent so long crocheting yesterday, like my hand was cramping so badly. So I was like, oh man, I hope I can still cross stitch today. But yeah, I'm alright. Which reminds me, I have to show you how my shawl is looking because it's extremely extra. What you up to today? Got any plans? Oh. Demonic was slash is in chat, but he's fighting a boss in V Rising. So gone quiet for a moment. Nice. He's dying to boss. Yeah, you can do it, Demonic. We all believe in you. Ahem. You crocheting anything in particular? Any particular plushie? I wish the tension on this was slightly better, but I can't do anything about it. A mouse? Oh my god. You have to send me a picture of that. I bet it's really cute. Okay, put it down without hitting anything. Accomplished. Nice. Oh my goodness, I'm so thirsty. Right. Yeah. Oh wait. Was it a mouse that you sent us the other day, Kawhi? The one that I said really reminded me of Danger Mouse for some reason. You have a button like the bear, you said it looked like Danger Mouse, so you figure you'd try it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Clearly in the mood for some nostalgia at the moment. I was saying earlier, I just like really want to play Wii Play, specifically the tank game. I've just got the music from the tank game on Wii Play stuck in my head. Danger Mouse is on Netflix now, and I tried to get my partner to watch it, and she was just like, what is this? It's like, it's Danger Mouse. What do you mean, what is this? Got him! Yeah, well done. It didn't even take you 2 to 3 hours. Very rude to set you on fire. Very rude, set me on fire. 1 out of 5 stars. I've been reading Airbnb horror stories. Like, I really need to not do, because we're going to be staying in an Airbnb this year. Got a little friend trip planned. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much that can go wrong in an Airbnb. But the place we booked is supposed to, like, it looked really nice in the pictures, and apparently it's quite new, so that's got us quite hopeful, I think. Whoops. I love this craft, but sometimes it's so slow. Last Airbnb you read about had the owner stays outside in an RV and would sit and watch them through the windows. Call them when they came out the shower to turn off the hot water. That is horrible. That is awful. I really hope we don't end up with something like that. The only, like, iffy thing that we read on the actual listing is it said, like, it was like, oh, good parking. And then when we were reading it, the parking was like, oh, no parking on site, but you can park at my house. And the bus is only 15 minutes, like, it's only a 15-minute bus journey back to the Airbnb. I mean, none of us are driving, but I'm still like, oh, that's a bit odd, isn't it? A bit strange. We're like, it's like right by the station of where we're going, so we were like, oh, no one's gonna have to take a car anyway, we'll be fine. Like, none of us drive. It's a little bit weird, right? Like... I guess it's also, like, technically false advertising to say parking on site and then actually the parking is, like, at your home. But we stay hopeful. Oops. Oh. There we go. I know, did you see how I was using my hands there to get it to focus on the right thing? Okay. Okay, we are going to here next. This is nice though, it's good to just like hang out. Yeah. I say as I fumble with everything. Hi! Said partner in chat there. Hi baby, how you doing? Need to VIP? Yeah, I probably do. And I will. Not right now. Right. She is the most important person. You're correct. And I will do it, but I'm not going to do it right now, mostly because I don't remember how. You ready to easy feel me? Copy and paste that into chat. Oh, nice. Oh, legend. Let's do that, shall we? No, I don't want to copy the link. No spaces, okay. Oh, okay. I was like, that didn't work. Yay! Did it. Cool. Thanks for that, lads. So Kawaii, when you get your channel up and running, me, Chill Fridays, ugh. What happened? Chill Friday craft stream. There you go. That was hard. Need to see how the internet will handle it. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, just get it all like set up and then my OBS is like, nah mate, not happening. It should be fixed. It should be fine for next Wednesday when I want to do another stream. At some point coming up to your, hold on. At some point, I'd like to, stream that screen I want to make for you. I've been collecting like a lot of reference pictures. I've got like big plans. I don't know if I'm going to be able to execute them very well, but I'll try. but I'm gonna draw out a sketch for you. At some point. For now, I just need this finished. So the deadline on this is the 13th. So I have 10 days. And I worked out that roughly every 400 stitches is a percent. At current, I'm at 84%. Which means what, 6 to get to 90. I have 16 days work to do on this. So I'm gonna have to try and see if I can cut that down, because that's not great. Hopefully for the next stream there'll be quite a bit more done on it, and we'll just be down to like the finishing touches and just making sure it all looks good, and then I'll wash it, press it. After Effects absolutely 100% counts as crafting. That is like wizard magic. I have absolutely no idea how you do what you do. But I'm gonna set up a little thing on the screen, and it will say like current co-host. And then I'll put whoever's like, it'll be like down here maybe. And I'll put like whoever is chatting with me like on call in there. Should handle it. Gotta get everyone off yours and onto Gramps. Oh yeah, fair enough, Kawhi. Okay, Kawhi. Yeah, that's a good point. Since you have to... Aren't you like streaming your other PC to your current PC to do it in the first place? So then you'd have to like stream a stream. Yeah. Streamception. I think it'd be fun though. I think it'd be fun to just like, I don't know, sort of like just see how the magic happens, I guess. And it'd be good if you ever wanted to like open commissions, because people could like see the work that you put into it. It is, yeah, I mean the quality's not gonna be great. I don't know, I think you are personally, but I mean you'll only get better the more you do. I have a really, really fun cross stitch coming up. And I'm really excited because it's not a pattern I made myself, it's a pattern I put through like Pick2Pat, which is picture to pattern. And you just like put it in and like it makes like different sizes for you. I just took the picture off Google Images because I'm not going to be selling it. I just want to like do it for me, and I'm really, really excited to start on it. But I have this one that I need to finish. I've got the next one that I'm doing for someone, and then I also have one that is in progress. Like it's just behind the camera actually. Like I've started it, but it's just had to go on hold because of this. Thank you. I'm really happy with how it looks. There's like, I think 2 or 3 really big mistakes in it, but no one's ever gonna see the pattern but me, so it's fine. Oh, thank you. I'm just like buzzing for this next project, but I'm not gonna be able to do it in ages. So at the end of this, I will not tally up, but I will like say how many stitches went into it, because Pattern Keeper does tell you how many stitches. It also like tells you how many you've done today, sort of thing. Oh, Mr. Bones is back. Thank you. Yeah, it also like tells you how many you've done today, but unfortunately it does include like any white background. It includes as stitches. So there's obviously like massive borders on this that I'm not going to be stitching. That I've had to tick off just to get the percentages right. So at the end I'll work out exactly how many stitches went into it. Yeah, I mean, we know how to have fun, man. You know? Surround yourself with creative people, because we are always down for a chaotic time, and our work is never good enough for ourselves, so now I think like surrounding yourself with creative people inspires people, or like other people, to be creative. And I'm so surrounded by creative people because, like, you know, I got my partner, and my partner's really, really good at art. I'm really, really good at costume making. And then I've got, like, Kawaii, and Kawaii's really good with, like, crocheting and art and, like, resin stuff, and that's really awesome. Like, jewelry, she makes jewelry. That's really, really awesome to see. And, Dean is really creative. He'll tell you he's not, but he is. Like, Mans can just absolutely bust out an amazing Minecraft house. See, exactly, that's what I'm saying. You make like really, really good Minecraft builds. They're just really fun. But also, like, you are really good with After Effects, and I know you say like that's not a creative skill, but it absolutely is. But yeah, man, we just know how to have fun. You're just not good at it. Yeah, but you're trying, and you are good at it, aren't you? Because you've made some absolutely amazing stuff on it already. For context, my little rainbow fireflies on my starting soon screen were made by Demonic. So, and it's like perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I was just like, oh, could you make me some rainbow fireflies, but just like float up the screen, and he did it, so. But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy to have the friends that I have. And especially to have friends that are so supportive, and a partner who's so supportive. Exactly. See, making Minecraft house is an art. And also, I say houses. This Man's straight up made like a Japanese shrine temple in Minecraft, and also a sky castle. So I wish I was creative in Minecraft, but I'm really not. It's the same sort of thing with like Animal Crossing. Is like I had to really like teach myself in Animal Crossing not to just like put all of my furniture like nice and neatly up against the wall and like actually try and make it look like a room. And I only really sort of figured that out in New Horizons. And even then, if you go into like some of the rooms, it's like you walk in and it's just everything has been like pushed up against the wall. You just walk in and there's just like a space. Yeah, but you worked off an image. Like, you know, we're not saying you worked off like a pattern here, you know? You worked off an image. Oh, welcome back, Kwai. I think just take the compliment, man. Flip. Any way to see pics? Yeah. Oh, do you still have pictures of your Japanese castle, Demonic? Did you take any pictures of your Japanese castle? That's not a good sign. Did you make the Japanese castle in the same world where I spawned all of those, like, trees of life? He does like to crash servers, this is true. Boot up the server. Boot it up. Oh, whoops. I didn't actually do that one, that's... Boot it up, boy. You built him a pounder house and he crashed the server. I think that was the first time I played Minecraft with you guys. You had that panda house and it was really cute. We'll never get over it. You're upset and you should be. You should be upset. That sounds traumatic. So, question for people in chat, does anyone know what this react button does on Twitch? Your internet is behaving somewhat now. That's always preferable. We do prefer that. Oh, poor Miss Panda. Yeah, what does it do? Does anyone know? Okay, are we thinking nothing? Shall I press it? I have my own stream open. Shall I press it? gave you a message, tried, but no, can't do it again for 5. I just clicked on it, it just told me how to do it. Oh, maybe. That's kind of pointless for someone who's not affiliated because my VODs only last a week. But, oh well. Cool feature nonetheless, I suppose. Right. Whoops. Here we go. I didn't check how long this playlist is, to be completely 100% honest with you. And there is a small part of me that fears it's only like 20 minutes. It is 25 minutes. Huh, weird. Oh, I guess it will show in my stream summary. It's odd though. I wanted to oh no react to my own stream, but it wouldn't let me. I did have a look, there's like 5 or 6. Yeah. Yeah. Just gives logistics on how your viewers felt about your stream. Okay. That's so strange. I've forgotten where I was. Cheers, Twitch. It's like, no guys, see, we are updating it. We're doing that thing that everyone asked for. You all asked for this, right? Right? That's so weird because, like, surely then you could just, like... Since it's anonymous, surely you can just get, like, a whole bunch of random people come in to your stream and, like, all put the oh no reaction, and then afterwards you'll just be like, oh, I guess everyone hated my stream. Like... Yeah, could you imagine? Like, every 5 minutes? I think that would be really funny though. Like, if you just opened up your stream summary and it was just like... No, it doesn't. I don't get, like, any notification about it at all. I guess because it's all anonymous. I don't know. One of the things that happened once to one of my friends is, Like, these people on Twitch, they would just like raid him and then like go live and raid him again, and they just do it like over and over, and they did it like consecutively for like maybe 20 minutes before he turned the alert off. And it's like, I don't know, doing that but like anonymously kind of gives people the power to just do whatever they want, you know? I guess it sort of leaves you open for like hate bombing. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It was really strange. Like, I guess it's probably like kids that were doing it, but it was pretty odd. Okay. Speaking of trolling, what has happened to Roblox? Like, one of the YouTubers I watch has been doing like a whole bunch of videos on like the Roblox horror stuff. I'm like, Roblox horror stuff? What? When I was playing Roblox, like, however many years ago, it was like all like the lol faces, the different lol faces, and it was like, oh, see how long you can survive natural disasters. That like weren't natural disasters. It would be like, oh, flooding, and it's like, yeah, fair enough. And then it was like, uh-oh, looks like there's giant lava rocks falling from the sky, and you're like, oh, yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, it's so strange that they have like a whole like horror community on there almost. It's like, and there's some really good stuff on there. I'm just like, I don't know, like when I was a kid and I was playing Roblox, like, you know, I'd play it at like my after school club, like, you know. I'm like 9 playing it in my after school club, and like the scariest thing on there is like a McDonald's roller coaster simulator, you know? Like, but there's some stuff on there and I see it and I'm like, these are really good. I just miss like, yeah, it's doors I've been seeing, and also I want to say like The Intruder, Bendy FNAF Huggy Wuggy Rainbow Deluxe Piggy game. Which one of you broke into my computer and stole my game files? Which one of you stole my original idea for Bendy FNAF Huggy Wuggy Rainbow Deluxe Piggy game? Own up to it. The last time I played Roblox, I just miss like Roblox Tycoons. I miss like Roblox Pokemon Tycoon where you just like earn money and you like slowly and it's like, oh, unlock whatever, you know, like IP is worth so much. Wasn't it a Tycoon game that we were playing where we had a basement and we painted it entirely black and you couldn't see anything in there? The double job era, yeah. I still think about that really fondly, where we like put a bed in the basement and then painted the floor, the ceiling and the walls black and like you literally couldn't see anything in there. Roblox stream when? Oh man. I mean, Wednesday on my gaming streams, that's my plan, so who knows, coming to a Wednesday near you, I guess. That was it, Uncle Willow's basement. Yeah, that was so strange. We were weird kids. That was messed up, bro. To be honest with you, like, I probably won't ever stream Roblox. I mean, not really my kind of scene. Too busy sacrificing demonic to the ghosts in Phasmo. One of the ones I'd like to stream is Ghost Exorcism Inc, but it hardly runs on my PC, so I have to wait till I get a better graphics card for that. Did you? Oh, you should absolutely come play Phasmo with us. It's a wonderful time and I promise nobody gets sacrificed ever. You're on a mission to get a picture of his castle? Hell yeah. While you're there, will you also take a picture of my horrible forest? I came to the realization last night, like I literally woke up last night like, oh my god. It like occurred to me that I've never played Phasmo the way that Phasmo is meant to be played, which is with the in-game voice chat. Like this literally woke me up in the night where I was like, huh, I've never done that. So I thought like maybe that would be fun to do for stream sometime, because it's like so much harder to know when the ghost is hunting. And like the moment you start talking, it's like, yeah, walkie-talkie mode, exactly. The moment you start talking, like the ghost can hear you, it knows where you are. I've never played it like that before. You need a mic first? Yeah. You can do text to speech, I think, now. I feel like that's true. I feel like I read that somewhere, but you can do text to speech on Phasmo. How has this happened? I'm streaming Cross Stitch and I'm talking about Phasmophobia, my one true love. Phasmo brain, yeah. Text to speech with a separate program. I'm sorry, the sun's just come out. I'm pretty sure I read in one of their patch notes that you can do text to speech on the game now. And I mean, is that something I could have made up? Yes. But I don't think it is. Whenever I think about like using the in-game voice chat, I always think about that time when you were playing with Jeff and Skizzy, and it was in like the school or the prison, and they could like hear each other even though they were like really far apart. Demonic, was that on your stream? Do you think you still have the clip for that? I have to see if I can find it and show Willow Bones. It's really funny. It's like in the early Phasmo stages. The one where you're on one of the big maps and Jeff and Skizzy can hear each other and they're just like yelling at each other. And they're both like, shut up! Like, no, you shut up. You know the one? Yeah, that's the one. I love that clip. I think it's one of my all-time favorites. Who else was playing with you? Was it just you three? No. Was it Okami as well? Oh, was it Damien? Yeah. Oh, that was so funny. I think about that clip honestly quite a lot. But yeah, I was thinking next time I stream Phasmo, it'd be kind of fun to do it with the in-game voice chat. We say that often, Willow Bones. every now and then he remembers that. Which one is that? Is that, oh, is that from Devour? I love those. I want to watch those so bad. I'll probably go for like another half hour and then I think I'll stop there. And next time I'll find a longer playlist so we're not listening to the same 25 minutes over and over. It's been nice though, it's been cool. Very chilled out, relaxing. Oh, of course it was Eternal, wasn't it? Getting to the part where it's getting difficult because I'm getting really close to the bottom of this frame. One of the reasons we stopped, yeah. Been looking at Stardew mods. I really want to play Stardew again. But I can't really mod my Stardew because I've got like a really big, I host like a really big game that me and my best friend play. And I don't want to like risk modding Stardew and then corrupting that game, or modding it and then removing the mod and corrupting whatever game I was playing with the mod. But I found a randomizer mod that I thought like looked quite fun. Should be able to back up the save. Yeah. At the moment I think it's all backed up to Steam. It doesn't stop me from worrying about it. Oops. Can't find the image you used to make the castle. Did you save it, or did you just like Google search it and have it open on your other monitor? Speaking of other monitors, the image is gone. Oh, rip. As much as I would love to get a new graphics card for my PC, I think more realistically I should try and get a better second monitor that isn't square and from the early 2000s. I mean, the castle probably still exists. I remember you building it and then you didn't put any torches down, so the entire base layer filled up with mobs. I still want to do the thing where I make the Phasmo houses in Minecraft. I think that'd be fun. I have so many things I want to do and like so little time. Oh dear. What a mess. Oh man. Someone had a parcel for us and they just left it down 3 flights of stairs. I had to run to get it, and I also hit my camera on the way out, so I don't know if it's going to be aligned properly now, so sorry about that. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Right, let's have a look. That doesn't look too bad. It does look a bit zoomed out. Oh my goodness, I just need a moment to breathe. I just ran down and then up 3 flights of stairs. Just give me a moment to... Oh, that's worse. I'm trying to breathe. It's hard, man. It's just hard. Try that. Is that better? Worse? Better, I think. Better than it was before, even. Oh, now you can see all our untidy shelves. Don't look, don't look. Here, I'm moving over this way so you can't see them. Right. That was a bit annoying. Let's see this castle that you made, shall we? Oh, wait. What am I... What am I doing? Oh yeah, that one. Wild. Oh man, I just need a moment. Need a moment to like breathe again. Oh man. Oh. Well, that was a lot of stress we didn't need. Let me just tick off what I've done so I know where I am. Got down to... Where did we get down to? Oh, we got down to here. I see. Okay. Whoa. On the plus side, I can see my stream delay. It's quite delayed, which is fine. Okay, back to it. There we go, how's that? Better. I still think about that time when you were hosting that server. And you were like, yeah, you can come join, and I came and joined, and then you were like, oh, here, I have to give you something, and I missed the ladder down and fell like, what, 60, 70 blocks? Died instantly. Oh, good times, good times. Lots of people died in that room, yeah? Yeah, lots of times. I'd say good times were had by all, but I think I'd be lying. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Okay, I think this needle has officially run its course. I think it is officially at the end of its life. Oops. Let's not have that. There we go. Jesus. I'm gonna dox myself there. Fucking hell. Okay, let's see what we can do. No, that's empty. Yeah, I think about that often actually, because that's so funny. I can't find any new needles, so I know I have some. Oh, I was talking about that project that I'm really excited to do. I had to buy this thread. It's quite a bit darker than it appears on the camera. Like a really dark brown. So this is color number 3371. And the pattern called for... Okay, this is a skein. This is a skein of floss. I've always said skein, I don't know if that's how you're meant to say it. This is a skein of floss. And the pattern that I'm doing called for 7 of this exact color, this exact number. 7 of them. And yeah. So I did have to buy 8 of them, so it's great. I'm not even starting that project for a while, so... That butterfly effect spell is so good. Because, I was walking into them as well. Oh, okay, that's a bit annoying. Okie doke. Thanks for chatting. I'll try my hardest. It's good to talk. Hopefully we can chat again soon. I'm sorry, I can see that that's so loud and I'm trying my hardest, I swear. I think... what we'll do... and move to like a bigger block. I think we're gonna move over here. We'll do that bit around there. There you go. So we'll do that bit, that following that green line. And then I think when that's done, because my wrist is starting to hurt, I will end the stream there and we'll see how many stitches we did in 3 hours. So, we are starting here. Okie doke. Focusing here, but I want it to focus here. Oh well. Oh, I wish you guys could have seen that catch. Oh my god, my heart stopped for a moment there. That was going straight at my PC. I don't think it would have done any damage because it's almost empty, but still don't want that to happen. How are we feeling about the summer vibes? I just really wanted something chill, something sort of like warm. I'm usually like all for winter. You know, you can cover up, you can bundle up as warm as you need to as when in winter, and I like that. But good lord, this has felt like the longest winter. This winter feels like it has lasted an age. I'm ready for it to warm up now. I'm ready for the sunshine. To be honest, I haven't even like minded the I'm so British, I'm talking to you about the weather. No, I haven't even minded that it's been cold because we've had some really, really beautiful blue skies, like clear blue skies, and that's been lovely, but like recently it's been kind of hard to like want to do anything because you look outside and it's just like grey. No, me too, Kawaii. I 100% agree. Like, I would much rather be cold than be hot because I cannot deal with the heat at all. But like, and I love the rain. You know, like my favorite season is autumn. Just, I love autumn. But it's been a really long winter. And I think more than that, it's just the fact that like it's been really grey. We've not even had any rain. It's just been grey. And I'm ready. Oh wait, clear skies again. Drop my needle. Shouldn't do that. Just looked up at my stream. I was like, "What is that really dark smudge in the top corner? That's my arm." I think in terms of like cosplay, I'm very much ready for it to be warm. There's something not like too warm, but there is something nice about like putting on your silly little outfits when the weather is nice. And like I said earlier in the stream, we're due like a week of snow. And I'm not big on snow. So that's been sort of hanging over my head for a while. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be really cold really quickly. And we're not going to be able to do anything. We're not going to be able to go out, go for a walk. Welcome back. You missed our very cool, very fun chat about the weather. I have loaded the correct server, okay. Why and Prince are safe. Oh, I forgot about Prince. And my basement daughter? Yeah. We don't talk about her. Oh, I'm so in the mood to play Stardew again. I don't know if it's just like the aspect of like playing something warm or what, but I'm just really in the mood to play Stardew. I was thinking about our beach farm with our 200 strawberries that we have to water every day because you can't put sprinklers down. Who was hosting that? Was it Kawaii? I think so, yeah. I don't know, I'm just like super in the mood to try some modded Stardew. I might have to like do a bit of a wander through the mods. Because the thing with Phasmo is it's like, I really like streaming it and I really like playing it. And there's no like need to wait to play it until you can stream it because like it's not story based, so there's no like, oh well, if I play it now and I'm not streaming, then people are gonna miss out on this and this. Whereas like something like Stardew, much harder to. Because I do want to stream Stardew as well, because Stardew is just a really good game. I have considered like maybe starting up my own farm and just playing on my own. But don't worry, but I'm really boring to listen to. So, I don't know, maybe if that's like, maybe I'll go for it. If it does well, it does well, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I love Stardew, I really do. And I wish I could play more of it, and at the moment, like, the only games I have are multiplayer. You know, people have lives, right? Like, you can't just be like, drop and play Stardew with me, you know, like... like, I understand that, I'm not upset. Yeah, maybe I'll look through the mods and see if there's any that I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind like playing that on my own. Okay, we are coming to the end of this piece of thread. Oh, yeah. That castle's so good. Oh. That's not the one where I made the barn, is it? Oh. Maybe? Oh. Oh, look at my barn. Man, I miss playing Minecraft as well. I miss just like getting on Minecraft and just creating stuff. There's so much stuff I want to do in so little time. Maybe when I stop having deadlines for stuff, I'll dedicate some time to just doing whatever the hell I want. Was it one of the panda community that made a zoo? Or was that someone else? Was that a YouTuber that I watched? Cross Stitch in Minecraft? Like, basically pixel art. People do pixel art in Minecraft and it's insane. Just like... when they start zooming out and I'm like, that looks awful. And then they zoom all the way out and I'm like, oh wow. Humbled. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Oops. Yeah. They got out. Oh. Right. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, we have done all of that. Okay, doke. All in all, in 3 hours, we have done 376 stitches, which puts us at 84.81%. Not bad, not bad. I'm happy with that, that's good. I'm gonna keep working on this between this stream and next week. Because like I say, I've got 10 days to finish this, you know? But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with what's been done today. Oops, too far. There you go. That's where we're at the moment. Hopefully I'll have I'll put it up here. I'll have a picture and the place I got the pattern from next week. But yeah, I'm happy with the work that got done today. Looking good, I think. So with that in mind, important pictures of the best Minecraft build, looking gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I don't have a stream ending soon, so I'm gonna do my BRB. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone who joined the stream. Thank you to everyone who chatted. It was so nice just to chill and chat and do some crafting, and I'm looking forward to being able to do this as a weekly thing. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope I get to speak to you all next time. I hope you have a really nice day. Bye!